Welcome to One Talk, brought to you by Sansom Diabetes Research Institute. I'm your host, Katie Hawk, and on this show, we'll be discussing living with diabetes and bringing experts in the field of diabetes to come and talk about areas around type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, and pre-diabetes. We do this to bring the diabetes community together as one. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. And in the comments below, let us know what you think and let us know if there's any topics that you'd like to see us discuss. Thanks so much. On today's episode, I'm really excited to be talking about clinical research trials here at Sansom Diabetes Research Institute. Today we have with us an expert in the field of clinical research trials, Dr. Kristin Castorino. Welcome to the show, Kristin.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We would just love to hear about clinical research trials and what they mean and how our viewers can get involved.
Absolutely. The number one rule is that it has to be safe. So why do it? Why would anyone get involved and do that? The way I see it, it's a way to try things way before they are actually available, especially for diabetes technology. There's a lot of really neat, exciting new devices and systems that one of the ways to actually try it in a safe environment with all sorts of extra safeguards is in the context of a research study. Here at the Research Institute, one of our specialties is diabetes technologies such as continuous glucose monitors or artificial pancreas systems.
Kristin, can you talk to us a little bit about the FDA approval process and how we've been pivotal in that research as well?
Absolutely. So one of the ways I think of the FDA is our government body that makes sure that before something comes to market, that one, it's safe, and two, it works. And so thank goodness that we have something like that, because otherwise we don't have this neutral third party to make sure that a drug or a device does what it says it's going to do. And in order for something to come to market, like a continuous glucose monitor, it has to be first shown that it's safe, anywhere from does it cause skin reactions, does the sensor itself have any problem, and then we want to make sure that it works. Mm-hmm. You know, we want to make sure that the blood sugar that's shown is actually what's happening, especially in the harder times are when your blood sugar's changing a lot,
right,
or in the low range or the high range.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So Kristin, can you tell us a little bit about the age range of our clinical trials here at SDRI and who can get involved and how they can get in touch with us?
Absolutely. So just about anybody can get involved in one of our studies. We've enroll for studies for kids as young as 4 years old up to adults, above their 80s and beyond. Some of our studies we have no age limit. For each study has a protocol. It's kind of like a recipe, and that's so that the research can be done consistently and could be done repeatedly and have the similar results. It's kind of a standardization, and all of these protocols do go to ethics committees where they get reviewed for their safety, and once that's gone through, on those protocols is rules for what kind of person that particular study is looking for. So every study is a little bit different, and that's one thing I try and remind people is you may not be the right fit for one study, but you might be the right fit for another one. And so you want to find which one is the right fit, and if anything enhances your life and your experience, and of course should never, if I say if there's ever a study that gets in the way with your taking care of your diabetes and your health always comes first.
And we have such a rich history here at Sansom Diabetes Research Institute for doing groundbreaking, pivotal clinical research trials. It started with our founder, Dr. William Sansom, who manufactured and administered insulin. He was the first U.S. physician to do. And next came Dr. Lois Jovanovic that did groundbreaking work in diabetes and pregnancy. And we're really carrying on her legacy here at Sansom Diabetes. And Kristin has a pivotal trial along with other collaborators. Do you want to speak a little bit to that clinical trial and how people can get involved?
Yeah, absolutely. So one area of research that it's particularly important to maintain safety is diabetes in pregnancy. And so unfortunately, it becomes one of the areas that is studied the least. And we are so excited to be a part with Harvard and our other clinical partners to be doing a study looking at eventually at the artificial pancreas system in the pregnancy complicated by type 1 diabetes. And right now we're recruiting for pregnant women who are in their first trimester or middle of their second and have type 1 diabetes and would be interested in wearing a continuous glucose monitor.
And for more information about that study and our other studies, you can view it on our website, sansum.org/clinical trials. We have all of our information on clinicaltrials.gov for all of our clinical trials. Well, I just want to thank you, Kristin, for being here, for letting us know about clinical trials and the importance of them. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. We'll be sure to get back to you. And until next time, thanks for viewing.
Goodbye.